Hey everyone, and thanks for checking out this video. Over the summer, I made several stops at rail yards in the South. Today, we'll be taking a look at the Norfolk Southern Norris Yard in Irondale, Alabama. Just like my other videos, the first part will be sped up 8 times, but the real-time footage will be at the end if you want to check that out. Unfortunately, the yard is in the controlled airspace of Birmingham International Airport, so we're limited where we can fly and how high. This yard was opened in 1952. It's named after Southern Railway President Ernest Norris, who had retired the year before. There was plenty going on during the short time that I was here. I must say, this is a massive yard at more than 3 miles long. We'll start at the hump and work our way around to see as much as we can. I'm just going to talk over the video and then let it play. As far as I can tell, this is one of the few yards Norfolk Southern decided not to close the hump at. Google satellite imagery shows the yard features 56 classification tracks in the bowl, 12 receiving tracks for incoming trains, and 10 departure tracks. And it saw a steady stream of cars today. Here's a little bit about Irondale while we watch. The city's next to Birmingham, and this area has been a rail hub for the South for 150 years. The area connects with other major cities in the South in just about every direction. The Norfolk Southern Gulf Division of the Southern region is based in Birmingham, while the Coastal Division is about 140 miles east of here in Atlanta. Atlanta is also where the company is headquartered. NS has this freight yard, plus there's an intermodal facility in the area too, but we'll only be looking at the yard operations. Unfortunately, I couldn't find much information on the facility, so if you know anything, please do comment and let me know. This yard was originally built as the Southern Railway's Norris Yard and Shops. It looks to still have working car and locomotive repair facilities. The facility was also home to the Norfolk Southern Steam program, but I don't think that exists anymore. Irondale is a railroading town through and through. City leaders decided to welcome rail fans by building 2 train watching platforms on the southwest end of the yard. You can see a Southern Railway caboose on display on the south side of the tracks if you check it out. Unfortunately, that's the opposite side of where we are, and we can't fly in that area. Just about every type of freight train comes through this yard. You'll likely see plenty of foreign power too. Amtrak's Crescent also passes through twice daily, both in daylight, if it's on time. Several railfan sites say the viewing platforms get plenty of yard action as the cars are cut and sorted over the hump. Well, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this look at Norris Yard, and if you liked the video, a thumbs up would greatly be appreciated. I've got videos from Macon, Atlanta, and Chattanooga in the works. Until our next trip, hope you have a great day.
Norfolk Southern milepost 792.0. Track 2, no defects. Norfolk Southern milepost 792.0. Track 2, no defects. Critical alarm, critical alarm, critical alarm. Norfolk Southern milepost 792.0. Track 2. Dragging equipment near axle 5. Norfolk Southern milepost 792.0. Track 2. Critical alarm. Dragging equipment near axle 5. Norfolk Southern milepost 792.0. Track 2, critical alarm. Dragging equipment near axle 5. 179. 179. 10-minute heads up to power down and be ready here. We'll be going in the receiving yard as soon as we get the hump a little bit further along.
Alright, about 10 minutes.
Thank you. 179.
179.
Hey guys, as soon as the hump clears, we're going 8 crossovers number 9. He's humping out of 9 now. If you want to start walking down and keep your hand throws, we can be in position at the 8s. As soon as he clears, I can scoot you into that 9 track.
Alright, do the 8s and 9.
Right. Just before you take the crossovers, make sure the hump knows we're taking this right away. Thank you.
Hump town.
We'll tell him. Just check with me before you throw the 8 crossovers there.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get all the other hand throws and be in position at the 8s. He clears, I'll give you a shot, let you know it's okay to bend them.
Alright, it's 3 for 15.
Milepost 791. Approaching east, the pullback clear. Milepost 791. East pullback clear.
About 8 more to a stop, 05. 8 to 12. Stop, 05, no hurry. 102 to the Q train on Thomas Lane. I-181 over. Can we get a set center and cross your train, please? Yes, sir. About the 102, clear your train. Appreciate it. Alright, 105, lined up, derailed dirty, hill for ground, got you clear for 15 cars, start backing up this. Alright, lined up, derailed down, clear 15, baby. Good, 05, clear for another 20, 2-0. There's 20.
Alright, 4 will pick you up from the buggy there, 05. I got you clear for 55-0. There for about 40 to a couple up if need be.
179. Pump knows you're going to take his route. When he clears the crossovers, go ahead, line yourself in 9, take it to the bottom.
Alright. Go to the bottom of 9.
Milepost 791. Approaching east, the pullback clear. Force 105. I got you. Milepost 791. East pullback clear. 3005.
30. Roger 9, what's in there?
You still good for 20 there, 80-20-20. 15 there, 05.
Hey, there's about 2 minutes. Get your own center. 17 main tower.
Main tower?
Permit to pull up here on this,
Yeah, Carl, slow him down. 2 under 17, 2 under. Spot him up there for fuel man.
John Max, 05. 05. Yeah, get everything clear right there. Hey, yo, I'll run this queue and then I'll get you back up there, towards the derail. Alright.
179. One more.
To what? Oh, so just run to the diesel shop to get back on 12? Yeah, we're going to have to pull it back in the clear boat. Oh, I was saying, we can go to the diesel shop. Hey, that'll work, Alright.
Back up there, Leon.
Yeah, I'm going to just bug them up. You'll get it. Y'all are lining you out back in the clear, huh? There you go. We're in the clear in 14 right now. Alright, I think you run this Q-train. Alright. Alright, 105, let's knock them off, think you're gonna hold.
Put it back up.
Alright, no point in going in plane.
That's been informed.
In the clear, we'll pin flag. Get ahead. Yeah, I'll ride ahead. If you holler at the diesel stop. Alright. Milepost 791. Approaching west pullback clear.
Venus up for me, dispatcher. 105, Jeremy. Come in, over.
Milepost 791. West pullback clear.
Big rails coming toward the main track. All lost up clear the main street north-south Thomas, which is 0 to short. Thank you. Pop them out there, Leon.
Alright. Yard max 181 over.
181, over.
Y'all can take out and have a good one.
All right.
Come in, Leo.
What's up, Birmingham dispatcher to Venus
7046 South, Q train. You want this, buddy? Hey, that guy is all locked up there ahead of you there, and you okay to proceed southbound when you're ready. All right, thank you. Here we go. Let me dispatch you. Clear road 179. Clear the road crossing 179. 12 more 179. And about 8 more now, 8. 8 more now, 179 more. And 2 junkie DP engines. Then we'll go 1 more so you couple on for the straight track there. 1 more. 1 more. Yeah, I ought to be alright there. I think you'd be okay 179. Trying to get you on good straight tracks so you don't have to fight getting couple back up to the DP there. 2 brakes, cut them off, give me that number when you can. 300, 518, I got that. R07.
Hey, Teddy, you see me flying? Alright. Let's play it ahead.
179. Come on out, we'll couple up on 12. 12, we're there, flip-flop the brakes. Just a little handful in there, you should be able to step aside and look and see what you got. Clear alley besides what's on the bottom there.
179, the rest clear. Keep for a double check. Yard man. 0718.
Tower 17.
North, south.
Tower 17.
Alright, these step wide out here. 179, PM, 5216. Alright, it's clear, 179. You get 30 meters.
29, diesel shot.
Diesel shot. It's 329, ready to take them up to the south end from this hold out stuff.
All right, through that crossover, that's south, you know, south E-rail looking at. I'm in 329. Be around 329.
29.
Through that crossover, out the south, you know, south E-rail looking at. Copy on that, fuel rack, this shot. Again, 329. Did you get a copy of that? We understand through the crossover, mission over the derail out south end. I did now. I got it now. I got the conductor's handset. That happens all the time. That's a good talking to you. Alright, appreciate it.
Main tower 329.
Alright, 329 over.
Be looking out for that same PTI van down there. He's got a consist for you, and I printed a short list to make it easier to book your train. Get your papers out the south end, west outbound, 2 west, talk to North Tower.
And look for the same PTI van that took us to the diesel shop. Permit west outbound, 2 west, talking North Tower.
Right. 79, you get cut off back through 9 to my end. Over.